next one is going to be the contract update. Franklin coming back, Dr.
Ooh.
Dre coming in.
All right. All right. I am tempted to put it in the 4 spot, but I don't know what your last one's gonna be, so I might put this in the 5. But that also is still a really good update and very similar to Cayo Perico in a way where you can, if you go back and replay that whole thing, you you get $1 million every time, and so it takes a little bit because there's like 12 missions you got to do overall or something like that. So it takes a little bit, but they're very easy to do as well as at this point, people have found so many ways to, like the last one where you have to go fight Johnny Guns or whatever. I remember gearing up for the match and stuff. I was doing it, and that would be a little annoying because you got to go through like a whole airport hangar, and there's like 50 enemies, and so it can, you can die and stuff like that. Somebody I saw on TikTok, somebody was like, so if you come in and at the end of the hallway, if you blow up the gas tank, you can actually jump up on the gas tank and go to the other side and run up the stairs, and you can just shoot Johnny Guns and completely skip the whole thing. And so I did that like the last time, and I was like, oh my god, that saved me like 10 to 15 minutes of my life. Oh, it's really good and a great money making option if you need money, stuff like that. Other than that, there really wasn't too, like, the agency is kind of boring. It's just a building that you can go into. Maybe you'll see Chop, and that'll be kind of cool every once in a while. Like, other than that, it's not. I'll put that in the 5 spot because it's solid, great money making option. The Dr. Dre aspect was cool. We've never really seen, like, I mean, we've seen it in certain games where you have like Phil Collins pop up in Vice City and stuff, or like the comedians in GTA 4. So that's been a thing in GTA. So it's kind of cool that they brought that into online, an aspect of bringing like a real world celebrity into the game, and he obviously fits the game so perfectly, having like an old school kind of rap gangster esque kind of vibe. So I'll put that in the 5 spot.
All right, and the last one is going to be the After Hours update, bringing on the
The
nightclubs.
After Hours. See that again? That's a good one. I would rival that with Kyle Perico and putting that up in the 1 spot because that, again, great money making opportunity. It's just fun. You get your own nightclub. You get to personalize it. You get to, if you want, you and your friends could just go in there and just have a good time and just hang out. Um, but then the money, man, it's the same thing. You can't really. It's not like Kyle Perico where you go specifically to do something to get the money. It's more of passive, but when it's there, it's there. Like, people make, at this point, people make like $4 or $5 million off of one cell mission if they get it like completely full. We did it the other day. I made like $1.2 million or something like that selling my nightclub stuff. So that's another just incredible. Again, it's passive. It takes a minute, but that when it's there, it's there. So that's a good 4 spot. But it could even be higher because it's really good. And same thing. You and I were super hyped when that were coming out. I remember we were debating if the Bahama Mama club would be like purchasable, or just if that would be open to you just go into and nobody owns it. It's just like an open nightclub and stuff like that, which I think was supposed to happen because I think there was like, I remember stuff from the files being leaked of like the interior and shit. If you remember that from like
Yeah, I
2016 or
mean the
some shit.
interior. I think even that was in the files well before that update even came out. Like that's been around
Right,
for a
right.
good while. I think.
But then yeah, it never opened. But yeah, that was a really fun update. We were very excited to hop into. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way I ranked that.
Mm-hmm. That's a good ranking.
How would you do it?
Uh, Honestly, I'm probably putting the nightclubs at the one. I think it is just that great of a moneymaker and just that fun of a property overall.
Right,
Like
right.
that's just so like every
Oh, and we
time you
got the
hop on
return of
GTA,
Tony
that's
Prince, bro.
we got the return of Tony Prince as well. That's another good point.
Great
But I
character,
mean,
great character.
whenever I hop on a GTA, that's one of the first things I do is I go and check my nightclub, make sure that popularity's up, get any money out of the safe, and just check on what I've got passively growing in my stock. I gotta
Right,
sell
right.
my stock soon. I know it's getting pretty full, but
I
I
wanna. Sorry, I don't want to cut you off, but I do want to interject real quick. Remember how I told you about the in the mansion you get the like the production boost or whatever? So right now it's double money on, what was it, acid or
meth.
meth. It's double money on meth cell missions, bro. I went in, resupplied that thing fully, and I turned on that daily boost. You can only choose one thing to do it, so I'm like, okay, I'll put it on the meth lab. Within 15 minutes, my meth lab was completely full. I made $800,000.
Damn,
Yeah, that shit
nice.
was wild, bro. That shit was wild. I'm definitely gonna have to go grind that a little bit more at some point soon. But yeah,
Let's see. Next one I'm gonna do is ooh. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna put the contract at five. I think while all of these are very fun, I feel like that again is the there's not that much hype around it compared to some of the others, and there's better money making opportunities in the other ones. So I think it's just the easy five there.